Martin, another week has concluded here at the Mariners, and now we've got Western United away in Ballarat. First of all, how's the week been for you? It's been a wet week across the Central Coast. You've sort of had to jump around training venues a little bit lately?
Yeah, it's obviously a lot of wet weather at the minute. Again, thoughts go out to all the people affected by flooding, and obviously the winds last night. I think there's a lot of damage on the Central Coast. But look, training is, considering we've not really had a full pitch to train on, apart from I think 4 times in the last 3 or 4 weeks. It's been good. The boys are really focused. We don't have any excuses here, and we've prepared really well. Obviously, coming on on a good run at the minute. But Western United, very, very tough opposition. Good team, very physical and aggressive. But yeah, look, we're looking forward to going to Ballarat today, and yeah, looking forward to the game tomorrow.
And is there any injury concerns at all, or any bodies who haven't quite pulled up great from the Adelaide game, the 3-0 match?
Look, there's been a couple of niggles over the last couple of weeks. When you see the team sheet, there's quite a few boys that have had little issues. There's a bit of sickness bug going around everywhere at the minute as well. So yeah, we'll look at the squad today, look at the strongest team that I feel is going to go to Melbourne today and get a result tomorrow. So yeah, I'll probably make a couple of late decisions.
And you able to update us on how Ruan Tony's doing? Obviously, we had the tragic news last week about his brother. Is he looking likely to be back, or has he been back at all?
Look, obviously the tragic news with Ruan, obviously he's with his family, supporting his family at the minute, and yeah, he's going through that process. And right now, he just needs some time, time away from football. But we're in constant contact with him. The boys are in contact with him a lot, and we're all supporting him every day. He knows we're here for him, and yeah, we're all fully behind him. And again, our thoughts go out to him and his family during this difficult time. And we love him. He's one of us, and he's one of our family, and we'll do everything we can to support him.
And Western United have John Aloisi as their head coach, again like yourself, a former player. Do you think having that kind of former player and having played in the A-League for so long like yourself, does that give you an added advantage as a coach that you know the league so well?
Yeah, look, John's a top player. He's had a couple of jobs now in the A-League. I think Melbourne Heart, Brisbane, and now he's at Western United. He's got a good back in there. He's assembled a really strong squad. He's got some good players in there, some good visa boys as well. So, I think he's put together a disciplined team this season. They've had a lot of 1-0 wins for a period as well, which shows that they can defend well and look to catch teams on the counter as well. But yeah, I mean, look, they're having a good season at the minute. But we don't fear anybody. We'll go home and away and try and win the game. So nothing will change for tomorrow.
And even though this is the first time we've played Western United, we're starting to get into the back end of the season. When does it sort of start becoming the middle of the season and start becoming the run in and start every fixture is important?
We started that a while back. I think for every team, every fixture is important. It's been hard to look at the table, for fans and people involved, because with the breaks in COVID, there's teams that have got games in hand. So mathematically, it's a waste of time trying to add stuff up, because games that you need to win or games in hand, don't mean anything unless you win them. So I think in the next 4 or 5 weeks, obviously things are going to change a lot, and we got a lot of make-up games coming as well. So yeah, we just got to keep going, and every game for us is another cup game, and yeah, we'll hopefully get where we deserve to be at the end of the season, and that goes for everybody else.
Going back to the Adelaide United game, we were forced into giving a starting debut to Cameron Windus. How impressed were you with his performance, considering he was almost thrust into it at the last minute with all the circumstances, and personally I think he had a fantastic game.
Yeah, look, Cam's one of the NPL boys. I've worked with him for a couple of years. Very, very solid defender, from the Central Coast as well. And yeah, look, to make your debut against Adelaide, clean sheet and 3 points was very impressive from him. I thought he did everything really well. The simple things, won his tackles, won his headers, kept the ball simple. Made some real good interceptions at key moments in the game. But yeah, I no fear in putting Cam in, and I thought he more than showed that he's got a massive future ahead of him, and never easy to break a team down with 10 men. I think if Marcos goes through and scores a goal at 1-0, nothing changes. But I think for them to go down to 10 men, it's never easy. A lot of times teams with 10 men, they galvanise and end up getting a result. But I think we just had to be patient, and yeah, we were patient, but delighted for him, for his family as well, and they're the proud moments when you've been at the club for a long time and you make your debut, and to get a win, you'll never forget that. So yeah, long may that continue, and we got big hopes for Cam and a lot of the other MPL boys that have probably not been seen yet.